Hello guys, welcome back to another Blu-ray hunting video. Yes, it is Monday and a very weird setup today. What is going on, James? You're not in the car. Well, yes, I decided to start the video here today and do something a little bit different. The weekend's been a bit crazy, but I've got footage and I'm going to film the video, insert footage, go through pickups. Got a lot to show you, to be honest. Got a special order to go through and hopefully it works. Just I didn't have a chance to go out in the car and actually film because Saturday we went to Bluray for the day. And I nipped into Bluray town centre. I was with my other half, with Obi as well. So, you know, didn't film normal, how I would normally film, for instance. And then I went to Cardiff on Blue Monday, on the release date for today. So I'm just filming this now, this evening, to put it all together, ready for the video to go out. Probably be later than 6 p.m, probably be 7 p.m. But we will get the video out as quick as we can. So, footage, all of that. But let's go through some of the new releases first. Of course, we're going to try and carry on as normal. 1st of September now. Mad to think that we're in the 1st of September, but we are. It's actually here. So, yeah, actually, I've got my blinking watch is buzzing off. I need to get that off for now. It's doing my head in. I'm in a group chat for this like thing that I'm going to be joining soon. It's basically to do with being a dad. Anyway. Right, Monday, the 1st of September then. First one we have here, I'll just go through them in order in terms of what's on Bluray.com. So, Lost in Space 4K. This is the Arrow release, the limited edition version. I didn't see any of those in HMV, so I didn't film it. So, yep, that wasn't there. What I did see, though, was an 88 films release. This is The Cat. This is like a little bit of a lavish box set, I think. Never actually seen what's inside one of these, but I think this is similar to like that American Pie one that we've seen previously. 2 4K releases from 1990 and then 2010. Both of these were in HMV. This is Predator 2 4K with a really nice yellowy kind of cover. And then Predators 4K from 2010. Again, really nice slip covers on both of those. So that was pretty nice to see. Another Arrow release. This is just a standard Blu-ray by the looks of it. Deadstream. This is from 2022. And again, that's a limited edition Arrow release. Season 2 of Sweeney, or The Sweeney, is out. Previously, I think I did a video on Season 1 recently. So Season 2 is coming out today. More on that in a little bit, so stay tuned. The Phoenician Scheme. This is the Wes Anderson movie starring Benedict del Toro, is it? I think that's his name. 4K release of that, as well as a Blu-ray release. Both of them I saw today, which is pretty cool. Harvey 4K from 1950. Never heard of that, but an old classic film coming to 4K. A really popular TV show is coming out on Blu-ray. This is The Boys Season 4. That is coming out on Blu-ray, as I said. Another Blu-ray release. This is a TV show from 1993. This is the Lois and Clark, the New Adventures of Superman and Lois. It's a series of them from 1993 all the way to 1997. This is on a Blu-ray for the first time. Criterion, then we have Saving Face from 2004 on the Criterion, and then we have a limited collector's edition for Super Space Theatre Volume 2, running from 1975 all the way to 2025. The Green Slime, this is on one of those Warner Archive collections. That is coming out as well. And we also have the Alto Nights. This is a 4K release. Really nice slipcover on this. I saw this today as well. And it's also retailing for $19.99, so a pretty good price on that. It's where, what's his name? Robert De Niro is playing 2 characters. Really good. I've seen it in the cinema. More of a one-time watch for me, but you know, if you're into that type of films, it's really good. We've got Ridley Season 2 that has been released by Dazzler Media, and then we have a final one then on Blu-ray. This is Osiris. That is there from 2025. So yeah, that is all of the releases for today. Quite a quiet one. A few big titles in there with the Phoenician Scheme, you know, and of course some TV shows and stuff, and then Alto Nights as well as another big one with Robert De Niro. So yeah, not a bad release week. We have definitely had worse. Let's be real. So yeah, we'll take them as they come. So that is all the new releases then. That is everything that is coming out today, and I will, like I said, I filmed some of that as we went to Cardiff. But first, let's look at Barry's footage. Let's go to Bluray now. Bluray CEX. Did 1 or 2 charity shops as well, but I don't think I filmed in those charity shops. But so yeah, let's go to Bluray now. Go to CEX. Have a look what we can find there, and then of course we'll go through some of the stuff I bought from Bluray. Right, let's go to CEX. Go and see what we can find in Bluray. Been here about a month ago, so hopefully we can find some extra bits and bobs while we're in town today. Bluray then, here we go, CEX. Let's go in here. This has always been, for me, one of my favourite stores to come to. Don't know why, just a sweet spot. Always had a good Blu-ray collection, as you can see here right at the back. Massive wall of Blu-rays. And all the 4Ks weirdly in this weird shape, but they still have a few 4Ks to look at. And some interesting ones. Some that we heard last time, but also some new additions. What I'm seeing here is Last Action Hero. And I guess this is another one of those inky print slips. It's another custom made slip. I say inky prints, I'm not too sure, but it's definitely a custom made. As you can see, 15 quid for that. It didn't come with a slip before, but you can get it if you want. So yeah, Arnie there. Also more Arnie in the Running Man, as you can see, 18 quid for that. This one not a reprinted made cover slip or whatever, as you can see with all the foil and stuff. We do have though Total Recall, again another Arnie title. This is a normal release, I guess, slip as well, so that's pretty nice there for £15. We then do have some Predators, again more Arnie, so there's loads of Arnie 4Ks here, one of which, as I said, as you saw, being one of those custom slips. But these three all original slips at around 15 quid each. Some really good, condition stuff as well. 21 and 22 Drum Street is there for £3. I'd say £33 then. 300 is there for £1. You can really get some nice Blu-ray films now, some really cheap prices. Avengers movies down here. We've got some Arthur Christmas there for £2.50. Next is some Disney stuff. We've got some African Cats, £1.50 for some Disney nature stuff. And then we also have then this box set here for Batman. This is the original TV series, 25 quid. If you've never seen the movie of this, the original 1960s movie, you definitely need to check that film out. It's really fun. Down here we got The Conjuring though. This is £2. Really minty slip on this one as well, and you'll see a bit of a trend coming up now. There's a lot of real nice slip covers that have been traded in. This one here, Central Intelligence, for £1. As you can see, very much brand new, well looked after. I honestly think a collector has come in and just traded in a ton of their stuff, because some of the stuff here, similar here with How to Train Your Dragon, again, minty slips. It's like they've just decided to get rid of some of their Blu-rays, all of their Blu-rays, and yeah, they've just looked after it. It's a Wonderful Life, again, another minty looking slip, as you can see. That is on the shelf in the original and the colour versions there. £5 for that one, with an original poster and 4 art cards in that one. Again, another minty one, Pacific Rim Uprising. This is that follow-on from Pacific Rim. This is the one that stars John Boyega. Then we do have then some Paranormal Activity 4, £1.50 for that one on the shelf. Next to some Postman Pat, and well as some Puss in Boots there for £2.50. We have then a Arrow box set, but next to that we have Supergirl. Yes, this is the complete series there for £38. Again, really good condition. I feel like they're all the same person. I don't know why, obviously, but I just feel like they are. But that entire series there, 1 to 6, for just £38. Speed 2, not something you see that often. That is on the shelf there for just £12. Really, I've never seen that film. I need to watch it, but I'll probably watch it on streaming first. Tron Legacy there, £3.50. Of course, the new Tron movie coming soon. We've got some Trainwreck there next to some Taken, as well as The Task for £2 in a little like short slipcover thing. And then we have some Bruce Willis there, Tears of the Sun, for just £2. Down here then we have The Wizard of Oz, again another minty slipcover for just £3 on Blu-ray. You really can get a fantastic collection just by having a few of these in your collection. 50p there for a Liam Neeson's movie, A Walk Among the Tombstone, fantastic film for just 50p. Man, that's 11 years old now. And then down the bottom we've got some WWE stuff, some wrestling stuff, and there's a little selection here of WrestleMania, SummerSlam and Royal Rumble, whatever tickles your fancy, I guess, for wrestling and WWE. Yes, so there it is. I went to CEX, went to a charity shop as well. I didn't film in the charity shop, I remember now, because it just didn't have much there, but they were all on the floor, and it was like kind of like, I did feel like I was on my hands and knees a little bit trying to get like films out from under this cabinet, and I managed to find one of these. So we'll start there. It was £1 pickup, and I've got a bit of a music collection on the go, and I thought this was a good deal for £1. I've wanted this for a while. I'm a big musical fan, especially of this musical. Les Mis, the musical event of a lifetime. As you can see, in concert for the 25th anniversary. Few names there to mention. So we've got Alfie Boe, Nick Jonas, Norm Lewis, Matt Lucas, Lea Salonga there. We've got Jenny Galloway, Ramin Karim, I don't even know the rest. Samantha Barks as well. She's quite a big West End star. But yeah, this is like the live stage, I guess, show on in the O2, as you can see there. So on the back there, you can see some information about it. Really limited imagery. And then audio-wise, we just get a DTS HD 5.1. But again, I'm looking forward to watching this. I've always wanted to see it. And as I say, I've got a little bit of a music collection on the go now. And it's £1. So pretty good deal. I imagine this is a bit more expensive in CEX, but that's the disc. So either way, I'm pretty pleased. It might actually be, just looking at it now, it might not even be a UK one. This might be an import. I think it might. But it doesn't, because it hasn't got no UK age ratings on there. But it also doesn't have anything about what region it is. So I'll put it on the screen there if it works. I'll test this now after I film this to see if it actually plays and if it's region free. But yeah, either way, £1 for Les Mis, the musical event of a lifetime. Pretty good pickup either way. Right, 2 pickups then now. Just spent £3.50 in CEX, to be honest. I didn't have the need to buy anything else. Yeah, £3.50. So I got 2 titles. I'm starting lowest to highest. As you guys know, I've had a weird obsession in my dreams of Liam Neeson. I think it's from Batman Begins, to be honest. But anyways, and I just saw one of these films of his. I've only ever seen it once in the cinema, and I thought it's with a slip. It's pretty good condition because there was quite a few good slip covers there from what I remember. So I picked up A Walk Among the Tombstones for 50p. Yeah, Liam Neeson. I remember this coming out in the cinema. I think I saw it in the cinema. It was around the time when he was making all the same type of films in terms of Taken and, you know, heisty films and, you know, well, not heisty, but gangstery kind of shooting action films. And yeah, I just decided to grab this for 50p there. You know, as I say, it's just a nice pickup. You know, I'd like to give this another rewatch. I haven't seen it for a good few years, and it's just one of those things. So there he is on the front there, Liam Neeson, film from 2014, and I paid 50p for it. Really, really good price. I remember it being quite good, probably more one-time watchy, but as I say, I haven't seen it for a long time, and I've got this now for just 50p, so a pretty good one to add in. And then the final one then was £3, so a little bit more, but I did get the first one of these, I believe, the other day, potentially, you know, maybe this month. I can't remember, to be honest. It's all just blending into one. But I picked this up because I don't think I picked it up previously. How to Train Your Dragon 2. So I've never seen this. I've only ever seen the first one. I know there's 3 of them. This one come with a really nice looking slipcover, you know, immaculate. Got that spot gloss on the front there, and then on the back then really colourful as well, and all the tech specs. So as I say, £3 for that. Really good deal. Inside we get the disc then. There it is. And I want to watch all these. I really hope we get 4K releases of them, but in the meantime, I'll just pick them up on Blu-ray and when I get a chance. They're like a Sunday afternoon kind of thing. I kind of want to watch them, get them all, and then just one Sunday when I'm not doing anything downstairs, just put one in, then put the next one, then put the next one. I find me and Chloe do that quite a lot with like animation stuff. So this will be one I'd like to watch, and I think she'd really enjoy this, to be honest. So yeah, so those were the 2 from CEX. 2 pretty good pickups. Like I say, I think I picked up the first one the other day. I'm not too sure. It's probably in there. It's probably down there somewhere. I've got to go through all this because I've got a. Oh wait, there. I've got this one here. Oh no, I've actually already picked up number 2. Oh well, I've got 2 number 2s. Oh, well, at least one's with a slip cover, I guess. So I'll have to... Anyhow, yeah. So I've got that one twice. I thought I had number 1, to be honest, but it's okay. It could be worse, couldn't it? So there it is. Yeah, these are the 2 then for today. God. Right, so now, of course, let's go to today's footage then for Cardiff, of course, going to HMV. I didn't go to CEX. I had a look in the app. There wasn't much there, and CEX is a bit further away from me for work, so I just decided, no, I'm not going over there. I just went to HMV to have a little look around, so let's go and take a look at some of those new titles. HMV Cardiff then, yes, the HMV shop. I think it's the only one in Wales. I'm not sure about Swansea. I don't know if that's been rebranded yet, but the one in Cwmbran isn't. Anyway, the Phoenician scheme. Wes Anderson. This is the 4K release. This artwork's okay, but it would be nice with a nice slipcover, wouldn't it? With like the nice foil on there. $24.99, of course. I never saw this in the cinema because they only had a couple of showings, and yeah, it wasn't added till very, very, very late, basically. They've also got the Blu-ray release, of course. $14.99 for this one. Again, no slipcover on that, and pretty. Yeah, I'm not sure about that artwork. I think that artwork could be a bit better. The front of that could be a bit better. I'm not too sure, but a nice slip wouldn't have gone amiss on that. I think that would have been really good. Down here then we got The Boys season 4, of course, one of the most popular TV shows, well, God, of the last couple of years, to be honest. I've never seen it, not really for me, but yeah, as you can see, $21.99. I know it's got a lot of memes out of this show, haven't it? But yeah, $21.99 for season 4. Lilo and Stitch then was last week's big release. Of course, I thought I'd feature this quite front on. Not awful artwork in my opinion. Look at that. That artwork is awful. White with just Stitch sat there. That's why I haven't bought it, to be honest. I didn't like the film. But yeah, at the same time, the artwork's terrible. And the same on the Blu-ray. Just pretty dull. The Blu-ray is a bit better, but like, why make it white? Why not make it like that sunny, you know, horizon with the beach behind it? I mean, it's in Hawaii, for God's sake. Anyhow, we've got Tornado then again, another 4K that was released last week. This stars Tim Roth. $24.99 with a really matte like finish, like slipcover. Really nice on that one. And then we've got then like a different cover. Then you've got Tornado there with yellow writing, same one, but obviously the Blu-ray. $14.99 there for that one on a Blu-ray if you're interested. Of course, that is, as I said, stars Tim Roth. Collector's chart then, this is Saving Face. This is the new Criterion release this week. And then we also have The Green Slime. This is the archive collection there from Warner Brothers, $14.99. And of course, the new release, You Use, You Lose. There it is on the shelf. Next to that, then we got From Hell It Came. And then down here, we got The Cat. This is another one that came out this week. 88 films released in a box set. This is just a standard Blu-ray release. But as you see, you can see loads of stuff going on there. $24.99 for that one. Never heard of that, The Cat. But yeah, The Cat is out of the bag, I guess. Next to that, you got The Innkeepers there. That's a second sight release. And then down here, we have some other things as well as this one. This is from last week, I believe. Come Drink With Me, I think. Anyhow, we've got Fresh then. It's from the 25th of August, a film by Boaz Yuhan. As you can see there, stars Samuel L. Jackson and Giancarlo Esposito. More on that in a little bit. We've got The Conjuring, a 4K release that's come out this week, of course. I was totally gifted my item, and of course that will be featured in a well, that was featured in a different video, but of course that is out today. We've got Alto Nights. This is the new release in a really nice slipcover for just $19.99 for a new release. Of course, just comes with the standard 4K, no Blu-ray, but nice to see the price being $19.99. That's what it should be, in my opinion. Predators, this is the, I guess, second Predators or third Predators film. $22.99 for this one. So again, a little bit expensive, but again, it does come with a Blu-ray, so you know, not too bad. But at the same time, that is a nice looking slipcover on that one. And then next to that, we've got Predators 2 or Predator 2. Really nice slipcover on that. So yeah, I quite like the lack of 4K branding at the top in a way. It looks pretty cool. $22.99 for both of those. And these are Disney releases as well, so we might be seeing this going forward. We do have the original Predator though. I'm just trying to squeeze it out. It's on a 3 for $50, and you can get a slipcover in some you know, HMV stores. So if you want to get your full Predator, you know, juice, I guess you can. Collector's editions then are on a 2 for $22 sale. These are Radiance titles, as you can see. I'll just do a little bit of a pan-in shot. I think I picked one or two up, but as you can see, there's quite a fair few. So if there's any that you got your eye on, you know, you can grab them. As you can see here, Buster, whatever, Buster Keys, that is there for Buster something rides again. Buster Keaton, that's it. 2 for $22. But as I say, there's quite a wide shot coming of all of them that are on offer. So pretty nice to see. Lewis and Clark, this is that one that's out this week in a really weird box, little box thing. I don't know why they do these things, but it is there for $59.99. If you are a fan of the show from 1993 all the way up to 1997, you can now grab it on a Blu-ray, which is pretty cool. Yeah, nice to see that again, these older shows coming out. Great deals on collector's editions. I couldn't believe some of these prices here as we get into some. You see there, they got Clash. This is a Blu-ray. This there for $3.99. Arrow Academy release. Pretty nice to see that down as a really low price. Obviously just trying to get rid of some old stock. We've got the premiums there down to $4.99, as well as this Blazing Saddle Steelbook for $15.49 for the 4K Steelbook. Down here we've got another $3.99. This is Arrow Academy for Ismail's Ghosts, or Ismail's, as you say, down from $14.99 to just $3.99. And then I couldn't believe my eyes that I was actually seeing some 99p DVDs. Beck, as you can see there, starring Pete Haber. And then down here we have another one that's 99p, and this one is Romantic Criminals or something. Few offers there, as you can see. Nice pan and shot, but yeah, some nice deals to see in HMV. Yes, there we go. And that is all of the stuff in HMV. Some good discounts there. You know, Penguin coming down on price now as well. And also some of the collector's editions, you know, being 99p for some DVDs. In all the time I've done Blu-ray hunts on this channel, I don't think I've ever seen deals down as far as 99p on DVD, especially ones I filmed anyways. So yes, pretty crazy there. I did have two things to show you though. I didn't pick up anything from HMV, but I do have some bits to get into. I've got some mail here as well as another title, which we'll start with. Now, I did film this film when I was in there, but this film has actually been totally gifted by the Studio Canal for me to watch and review, and I'm actually going to do a separate video on this one entirely. I've already filmed the opening of that in terms of an unboxing, so I won't do that on this video, so you have to stay tuned for that. But I'll also go through some of my thoughts when I've watched the film, similar to how I do the first time watches. I'm going to do that for fresh. This film stars, as you can see, Giancarlo Esposito as well as Samuel L. Jackson, and then Sean Nelson is this guy here. So yeah, it looks pretty interesting. This did come out on the 25th of August. You can get it now if you're interested. It is a film from 1994 that I believe is on Blu-ray for the very first time, with a ton of special features that you can see there on the back. So if you are a fan of this film, there it is. There's the back if you want to pause it and have a look. It is now on Blu-ray. There it is. But if you want to see the full unboxing, my thoughts on the film after watching it, stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a separate video in the next couple of days. I'll be putting that up with this. I just need to watch it. I haven't had a chance yet. But yeah, I'll be doing that this week, definitely. I've got quite a lot to watch this week because I've got this to watch. I've got The Conjuring and all the other Conjuring films in the readiness for the weekend. So yeah, that is one day that we'll get into. Right, then we have a package as well. This is again totally gifted, sent by the studio for me to go into. And now you guys might remember that previously I was sent and I watched the Sweeney season 1. Well, series 2 is now out and I have got it. So this is the second series, of course, in the releases of these, 50th anniversary edition of the show, and this has been sent over by Old Gold Media for me to take a look into. So I'll do a full unboxing of this now on this video. We'll get into this. As I say, season 2 of the Sweeney. The first season, you know, is one of those amazing restorations, to be honest. Like it went through a lot of different things with the original, you know, film thing. And it's so good. Like, this is why physical media is so good, because it's like film preservation, you know what I mean? Without physical media, there is no chance that, you know, the studio would be able to fund these things. So, you know, having these type of releases and fans of these being able to buy these again, you know, especially from this time period, which this season would be 1975, you know, you grew up with these things. I actually put it on my story that I was watching the first season and all of that. My mum said, wow, what a blast from the past. I used to love the Sweeney when she was like a kid, because she would have been 6 when the series came out. So she, you know, very much knew about it. So yeah, we've got slightly different artwork in this one. Well, I think it's the same artwork, but it's a different color. So in this one, as you can see, it's like a greeny effect. Season 2 there, and then we get some characters and stuff all there. Nice artwork, and there they go. On the back, then we get a nice synopsis when it focuses. There we go. All the text there. We got some nice little, you know, images of the screenshots and whatnot. Special features, again, the first one had a 10 and this one does not disappoint. And then down the bottom, then we got the tech specs there, 5.1 surround for the audio, etc. So this comes in at, what did I say? As I say, so the runtime for this is 651 minutes with a bonus feature runtime of over 2 hours, 156 minutes of features. So that's really good if you are somebody, you know, into your special features, of course. 2 hours of special features is like, you know, a movie in itself. 5.1 audio on this. And it is presented in a 1.33 colon 1. So 133 to 1. That's a 4x3, isn't it? 4x3. So then we've got this set as well. Now I really liked this set before. This was there's a spine, by the way. There's that. But I really liked this set before. I remembered it being really high quality and whatnot. We've got a little booklet in here for season 2 inside. So I'll just yeah, we've got some what else we got? Some little leaflet there for other things coming soon. But then this is the booklet. Then we've got the Sweeney series 2 there. Then we have a ton of, you know, nice images there, writing. Now I found this really interesting to read this last time. I'm imagining it's going to be different because it was really useful. So we've got the Blu-ray content, so it tells you what's on each disc, what episodes on each disc. So this is an episode guide as well. And then we also have then the running order notes. So yeah, more information that you need, etc. Really, really good. Tells you the episodes and what dates they were filmed in. That's pretty cool, you know. So it says, should you wish to view series 2 in the original production order, select the episodes in the sequence 4, 1, 5, 8, 2, 11, 7. So yeah, not 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to watch them in their production order, that's pretty cool, actually. That's interesting. But yeah, again, the Sweeney series 2 was restored from the original 16mm AB negatives with shot-by-shot grading work. Digital processes such as image stabilization, deflicker, scratch concealment, and a combination of automatic and manual cleanup of the visual defects. The 4x3 aspect presentation, complete with Thames logos and commercial break captions, remains faithful to the original broadcast. And I remember reading that for the first series, thinking they put a lot of effort into this. If you're an original fan of this show, this is the version to get. So that comes included as well. Nice little booklet, as I say, with different information on all the rest about series 2, of course. And then we have then the actual, you know, digipack itself. It is a digipack, as you can see, but it's very, very cool. I really much like this. So if I open this all the way out, this one's got 4 discs. So you can see we've got the discs there all the way around, all nice. That is the disc, all the same artwork for each disc. If I just zoom in closer on that one there, disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, and then finally disc 4. It doesn't look like there's no double stacking going on, so there is definitely 4 discs. And then on the back then we have the back artwork, which blew me away last time, gotta be honest. So we've got more images there, all the front one there, the spine, and then more there. So really nice. As I say, thank you so much to Old Gold Media for sending this over. Inside was just literally these things inside, like that. So really cool. Series 2 now of the Sweeney is available. If you are interested, there's a link down below and you can purchase your copy. And of course, Series 1 is still available as well, so if you want to get that, there's a link also down below to that, and you can grab yourself a copy of the Sweeney. I really enjoyed the show before, probably not for me in terms of my genre, but really enjoyable show nonetheless. To be honest, it converted me into like police dramas. Got a bit of humor in there as well, and I'm looking forward to giving Series 2 a shot. So yep, thank you to Old Gold Media for that, as well as Studio Canal for fresh. As I say, reviews coming soon. I'll talk more about this in the What I Watched During September video, so stay tuned for that. So that is those two there coming in, and of course then we've got the double of How to Train Your Dragon 2, not to mention a 50p pickup for Walk Among the Tombstones, and then hopefully this one works for Les Miserables, the concert version there. So yep, pretty low-key one this week. I was considering a 3 for 50, but I was just pretty torn on what I was going to get. I didn't want to make up my mind up. Next week there's a new release coming soon that I think I'm going to be getting. I think it's Ballerinas next week, so that is going to be one we're going to be getting in, as well as How to Train Your Dragon, the live action normal version that is coming out, because I loved that film, and those two are coming out this month of September. So I think those are the two big ones that I'm going to be picking up. Lilo and Stitch, I didn't pick up Lilo and Stitch, and I don't plan to. I didn't like that film. I didn't like the remake as much as I do the original. I would probably like to get the original on 4K, but not having the double pack is not for me. I just want the original on its own, but I don't think they do that. So yeah, but either way, Lilo and Stitch is out now as well, and all of that. Of course, last week's new release. So there it is. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this Blu-ray hunting video. A little bit different, as I say, very much a busy weekend, but I still managed to go to stores and have something to show you on the videos. Stay tuned. I have quite a lot of things coming up this week. Of course, all the normal monthly videos, Blu-ray haul video for the month of August will be out, as well as, of course, what I watched during August. Managed to watch quite a fair bit, so stay tuned for those videos coming soon. And I also have some special videos in the works. Some tech-related items have come in for me to review, so really looking forward to doing a video on that, putting a lot of effort into that one to try and get, you know, a bit more production quality, let's just say, on that. So I'm going to put a bit more time into that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you are new here and you like what you see, please do subscribe and comment your thoughts down below. Also give this video a like. I never really shout that out, but let's try and get up to 100 likes in this video. We haven't done that for a while, so let's see if we can do that. I have faith in you guys. But thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon, and of course we'll see you in the next one, won't we, Liam? I will take you, I will find you, and I will take you. Goodbye, guys.